Good morning, everybody. I'm kind of in a blocked off spot, so you can't tell. However, it is so windy still in Nebraska. I don't even know why I bother starting out videos with that. You guys should just know, just assume it's very windy. I have a super special video for you today. This is like the final thing Grant and I have to do on his planter to make it field ready, because planting, we're like a week away and I've never been more excited. Our friends at SurePoint Ag came out and they are going to be installing the fertilizer system. Grant and I went back and forth a lot on trying to figure out what to do, and we finally settled on SurePoint, and I think once you guys watch this video, you're going to understand why. So come with us as we do a full fertilizer system planter install. All right, are you guys ready to learn how a fertilizer system works? I am. Go for it.
Hi, I'm Blaine Ginther. I'm with SurePoint Ag Systems. This is Mark Griffith, and we just unpacked the box of a fertilizer system that we put together, customized for Grant and Laura. And I'm going to walk you through this from beginning to end. We took it out of the box by laying it out in a linear fashion. And Laura even said it really started to make some sense when she could see it all laid out here on the ground. I'm going to start here with the rate controller. This is our Sentinel rate controller. There are a number of rate controllers in the industry. The Sentinel is something we've been working on and developing for the last 7 to 8 years. The rate controller now has a 4-product capability. You're going to use it as a 1-product system right now for your in-furrow application, Grant. But in the future, there is a lot of expansion that you can do with this rate controller. From the rate controller, you'll see a large harness here, and then you'll see that this has braiding on it. A lot of your harnesses in agriculture are split loom.
Yeah.
And it's a very cheap way to make things.
Packs full of dirt.
Packs full of dirt. When you turn corners or round bends on a planter, because it's called split loom, it does split and wires stick out and they rub. And you can have potential problems there. So we're going to plug that into the tractor, show up on the screen like I said, and then give you the ability to map on your screen, work through your John Deere display to set in pre-rates for your fertilizer and have it control those rates. So this harness plugs into the pump, and this harness also plugs into the section valves. We'll take the pump as the next step. And that's going to hook hydraulically to your tractor.
Yes.
A pressure and a return port. And then we would come out of the flow meter into your section valves. On your planter, we're going to divide it up into 4 sections.
Yep.
So you have some headland control. And so we will feed from the end, and we'll go out of the section valves. And in this situation, we're going to be installing the Sentinel. This is the flow meter modules I was talking about that marry up with the Sentinel rate and row monitor. There'll be a manifold at the top of each one of these, and from the ball valve, we'll come out and we'll feed each one of these Sentinels, which will then go back to 4 rows on the implement each for a total of 16, like you mentioned.
We're due for an upgrade.
Definitely.
When I got the planter, there was remnants of a fertilizer system on it. So there was no pump, and so I had no way to, there's a rickety ball monitoring system, but so it was time to do something different, and we chose this because it was the most reliable and well put together.
Complete system, yeah.
Find, and we're local, like just across the border into Kansas, so we thought this was really the right way to go.
we're pretty excited to work with you guys. And I do want to mention that just because we're running green equipment does not mean that this fertilizer system doesn't work on anything of any other color. This stuff can be completely customizable to whatever kind of setup you're running. So if you have a red tractor and a green bar, if you have a blue tractor and a blue bar, whatever you have, this stuff can work for you.
That's what we do all day long. It's not just limited to planters either. They can do strip till. Just, what else you guys do?
Grain drills.
Address, cultivators, any kind of liquid applicator. We also do NH3 systems as well. So if it moves through the field, we apply fertilizer with it.
Who put these on here?
The previous owner did. So the first thing we got to do is we got to take off the old fertilizer system, which Laura is doing.
Slowly but surely.
There is a ton of little tubes, like all of these. These got to come off up to this monitoring system. So taking off stuff is the fun part. Laura and I are doing this side, and the SurePoint people are doing this side. We'll see who's done faster. Probably these guys.
Yeah. Things are really coming along. Look at those Y splitters. And we've got everything like all coiled up and zip tied down. Looking nice. I kind of like the contrast between the green and the black to have green, orange, and blue. I think it looks really cool. I like it.
It's gonna bend perfect.
We're going to test Grant's strength. So we have a very messy system back there, but we're going to bend this to the perfect shape.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
All right, Grant, go.
Nebraska Farmer Press Plate. Oh, that's
Oh my goodness. That is beautiful.
perfect. Oh, it's crooked for sure though.
Well, that's okay. We're not about looks.
Fix it.
That was masterful, Grant. I mean, truly. I am
I
impressed.
have the right mounts for this, but they're just not here.
Look at that. That is man. Perfect.
Is it a 90? What do you think? Is that? Oh, dude. You go. Oh, I cracked it.
Okay, so since we kind of engineered our own little bracket here, Grant's gonna cut
What?
off. Grant's gonna cut off the excess, and he's looking very safe. The problem is that we only have one welding helmet, so I'm just gonna. I'm just gonna do this. All right, so Grant and I have this installed, and then we're starting to get all of these installed here. So this is what, so like there's going to be a big hose that comes into here, then it's gonna split off, and then it'll go. Wait,
it'll go.
how's this?
It'll
Here we go.
Go through here, come out of the bottom into here. And
Then
there's the metering tube. It looks like this has to be 8 foot long for it to work properly. So we'll just coil it up here a little bit.
and it'll go to each row unit. Perfect. So far, everything is installed really nicely.
It'll look really nice when it's done.
That's gonna be really sharp. I'm excited. Check this out. Wow. I'm impressed. That looks great. This is giving me flashbacks from the Never Seas. Getting it everywhere.
Yeah, this stuff just doesn't have color to it. It still gets everywhere.
Still gets everywhere. Feels like super glue. All right, ready? So this just gets pushed up like that. And then take these little pins, push it in. I'm doing very precise technical surgery to the tractor back here, figuring out where we're going to plug everything in. All right, so here we have the completed look at our system. So come along here, come see all the stuff we got put on. So we took stuff off the bar, but then put together a more simple, clean design. So we did actually add some more stuff on the bar. So here's our brackets.
Dressed it up a little bit.
Yeah, we did. I think it looks really nice. All these little coils, everything is perfectly secured down. We have our Sentinel monitors here. Then there's one that Grant bent with his mighty man strength.
Yeah, that turned out really nice, actually.
Customized bracket on
I
the
think
spot.
that
It
might
is perfect.
actually make it into the Sentinel bracket lineup.
I already sent the email this morning.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, so like we were saying, all this stuff is very customizable to whatever planter setup you have. Then you come around here and you can see what the actual Y splitters look like. Looks like they came together really nicely. Just a very sleek design. Check out this baby. It's even bigger in person, and this is like the smallest one they make, right?
This is the smallest like pump. Yeah.
Yeah, the smallest pump. But I think we're really excited to see how this works in the field. Got all our hoses here.
Hoses and wiring harnesses.
Everything's mostly tied down. Did pretty much surgery to the back of the tractor to try and get everything to fit, but it does. Even with all Grant's pumps and all the new technology he put on, everything seems to be working. So
Yes.
I think
We still have yet to water test it, but
yes,
then when
that'll be coming soon. It's freezing outside. My yard was frozen this morning, so it might still be a few days before we actually get in the field to test this. But I just wanted to give SurePoint Ag Systems a huge thank you for coming out. Grant and I could not have done this by ourselves.
And we could have, but it would have taken a week and a half or something.
Yeah,
So yeah, we got Blaine and Mark out here. They're just super helpful.
I think we did
These
have a
guys
good
are
time.
very knowledgeable. They know exactly what they're talking about.
Yeah.
So if you need something like this, they can definitely hook you up.
For not only a planter, but really anything that goes in the field and needs some kind of application. You guys can hook them up, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I've been doing
So,
this for 20 some years. So
yeah.
All types of equipment. Yeah.
Absolutely. So
All
I'll
colors of equipment.
have a lot of information in the description of the video. So if you want to do some more research, check them out, get a quote for any kind of projects you have in mind, be sure to hit them up. So thank you so much, you guys.
Thank
Really
you.
appreciate it.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Of course.
Great.
Yeah.
it was great working with you guys.
Yeah.
We hope to see you
Thanks,
soon.
Grant. I think we have a new friendship here.
Absolutely.
Very excited.
Yeah. We're excited to see it work in the field. So
Very good.
thanks.